Alright, so welcome back to my channel. I am Simply Nate. Thank you for being here. I appreciate those that are here now that's watching, and I appreciate those who are gonna tune in later on the replay. Nina and Byron, thank you for being here. Y'all already know I don't have many people in my lives anyway, which it doesn't even matter. It just be the few of us, and we just be having a conversation. So, okay, so I wanted to talk about the topic of purpose. Um, for the mere fact that, and I do know that once you put it out on YouTube, that anybody can use the for the mere fact that. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so can y'all hear me okay? Is my volume okay? Any echoes? Hopefully there's not. Okay, so for the mere fact that when people get mad and they call themselves so-called dragging or whatever, they want to use what they think they know about you. Thank you, Nina. And so, thank you, Robert. So I know putting my stuff out, if somebody got mad, they could easily try to turn it against me. But hey, Brianna, thank you for coming. But I really don't really care because this is something that is coming up and I struggle with it. And I honestly don't know how to feel about it because even though it's been 7 years, I still don't know what my purpose is supposed to be. So back in 2017, on the 4th of July, and I didn't want to do this the day before or on the 4th or the day after. So I'm doing it days before. So on the actual 4th of July, which it actually happened, I believe, the night of the 3rd going into the 4th. And before anybody says, oh, that's not possible, don't you think I know it's not possible? Hey, Callie, thank you for coming. yeah, Brianna, like I'm trying to I'm trying to figure out, like, is it a reason that I'm here? Like, I did all the things that you like. Okay, so like I did the things that you have spoken to me, like through prayer, through reading the Bible, through meditation, through fasting, through all that stuff. But I'm not understanding still. But let me tell y'all. So I'm not looking at the chat. I just want to get this out, and then I'll pay attention to what y'all saying. So okay, so my iron is low, and if anybody paid attention, paid attention to my wall, I get very, very, very tired a lot, and this is going into when I had started doing my iron treatments. I can't take iron pills because my body rejects it. So I was very much doing iron like 2 times a week, which is very unheard of. And I was back and forth in and out of the hospital. Every other month I would be in the hospital for a few days doing iron and getting blood transfusions. Now I have it under control, but I still be I still be tired. So if y'all don't see me out here for days, it's probably because I'm tired and I probably sleep. And Wednesday and Thursdays is the day that I do my infusions. So yeah, this particular day on July 3rd, I was so tired. And I remember Um, I cooked. I don't remember if I ate or anything. And then the only thing I remember is waking up with a tube down my throat. And again, I went to school. I have I have degrees for I have a nursing degree. I know it's impossible. I don't understand. The same story was told to me by my sister. The same story was told to me by my dad. Not at the same time. I even had the ambulance. Two of the ambulance lady and the ambulance dude came up there together a few days after I had woke up and was in the hospital, just to tell me that they're glad I was okay, because my sister found me the 4th of July, like about 12:30, 1 o'clock, and I was not breathing at all. And my my sister ran across the street because my dad stayed across the street from me. That's a whole nother story in its own. My dad stayed across the street from me. So my sister ran in his house and got him, and he came, and him and her pulled me because some kind of way I was like under my bed, and I was like half under the bed or something. I don't know if it's the way I fell. I don't know if I was going to the bathroom, if I was trying to get in the bed. I can't tell y'all what I was doing, half under the bed, half whatever. So my dad looked at me and told my sister that my lips was blue. I wasn't breathing. How long have I been there? My sister started panicking. She called 911. My daddy called 911. They came, and then they was like pronouncing me unalive. And then my sister threw a fit. Now with her being autistic and my mama just passing 2 years prior to that, and I'm basically all my sister got, even though we have other siblings, but it's basically me and her. Now me, her, and my niece, her baby. So she panicked. She started kicking and screaming. They escorted her down the steps. They made my dad stand outside. By that time, my brother was over there. The next door neighbor, she was there, trying to calm my sister down. And so they worked on me for 47 minutes and got a faint heartbeat. And then from there, they they hooked all kind of IVs in me. Um, I had an IV on each one of my breasts. I had an IV in both sides of my neck. I had an IV in my foot. I had an IV in both of my hands, and I had an IV in my the right crease of your arm. Okay, so and to this day, y'all, my family is still pissed off at me. So when I get there, my brother is like my next of kin, right? So the hospital called my brother and told my brother that I was on life support and told my brother that I won't be waking up. They also told my brother that he needs to call the family and get them up there. So my brother made the call because he transported my dad and my sister because he came, and they was working on me like I said for 45 minutes. Like I'm not even supposed to be here, y'all. Like I swear to God, I'm not even supposed to be here. And around the 4th, I get really emotional. Like around the 8th of August through the 15th when my mom died up till when she was buried, I get emotional. And I don't give a fuck if anybody want to play with it. I don't give a fuck if anybody want to make fun of it. I don't give a fuck if anybody have anything to say about it. This is my time to just get it out. Like I just need to get it out. I need to get it out. I need to get it out. I need to get it out so then I can feel better and go back to answering my bullshit ass questions, to laughing at the ridiculous shit that people be saying, to just whatever. I just need to get this out right now. So, okay, back to the story. So, my brother's there at the hospital with my sister. My dad's crying over me. My sister crying over me. My brother crying over me. Now, this is before COVID, y'all. So, everybody's allowed in the back. I do have a picture that I am going to put on my community wall. I didn't want to put it on there until after I finished with the story so everybody know the backstory of it. They had stuff hooked up to my head, to my nose. They had me on the machine. They told my brother he had to make a choice because if I would have to wake up, I would be brain dead. And was he prepared for that? And my brother was like, no, he didn't know what to do. All of my family stopped what they was doing for their 4th of July because they all had to rush there. Each one of my family got pictures. Because you know how they are on Facebook. Somebody about to die, they got to get their last picture in, posting, and all that other shit. This is why I don't have Facebook. I don't have Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. I don't have none of this shit because it's all bullshit. It's all fake. It's all bullshit. It's drama. On your wall is their wall because you subscribe to them or sub to them or they're y'all friends. Or I ain't got time to be scrolling through nobody else's personal business because I really don't too much give a fuck. At the end of the day, it's all entertainment except these people around where I live. They don't know how to turn that shit off. They, anyways, that's a whole nother different story. So everybody came, they got their pictures or whatever. So about my brother said it was about 6:30, 7 o'clock that night. He went ahead and pulled the plug, basically. And about 10 minutes after that, I started breathing. And everybody was like, what the fuck? But then my cousins was like, you mean we missed the fireworks for this? And I'm like, wait, y'all actually felt that way? And they was like, yeah, we have spent a lot of money this year on fireworks. And I'm like, you can't be serious. So that whole thing about the 4th of July, it just makes me ask God, like, what is my purpose? What is the reason why I'm here? Like, why am I here? So I just want to know, do anybody else struggle with their purpose? Do you actually have you been through something so traumatic and you came out of it? Not even like a death thing or even losing somebody, or have you lost a job? Have you lost did you not get into a school? Did you not um I don't know, bake the cake and it didn't come out right, but you had to enter it into a constant. I don't know. Has anyone ever struggled with some type of incident to where you had a purpose, but then you didn't understand what it was? And if you did, how did you get through it? Okay, now I'm gonna read the chat. I'm sorry, y'all. I wasn't reading the chat. Okay, so Nina, Vibrant, Brianna, thank y'all for coming. Hey Prince, thank you for coming. Callie, Jessica, thank you for coming. Hey Rex. Uh I think that's it that came in. Uh, so if you're watching from the thing, hey everybody. Uh, oh shoot, I'm about to lock myself out. Oh, I don't know how to highlight comments. Okay, so see, Jessica, you said no, you are supposed to be here to tell your story to others. I get it, but when I tell it to other people, I get caught a lot because it's only so many minutes that you could go without breathing, and nobody really believes that. Nobody really believes that it happened, and it's almost like no, it didn't happen. Like they literally was pronouncing me dead, and I think that if my sister wouldn't cut up the way she did, and if my dad wouldn't have cut up the way he did, yeah, I really think it would have been different. I don't know. It's just I don't know. I feel compelled to just because it's been 7 years. This happened in 2017, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Yeah. What is it? Thursday? Thursday will be 7 years. I used to struggle with my purpose until I discovered who I am. I realized so much about myself. Your passion is often your person. Self discovery is a daily necessity. Oh, Nina, I already stay away from them. Trust me. They that's another whole story time. Like I have so many story times, and not even the fact of having a story time. It's just more of turning on the camera and letting y'all see them for who they are. But so I kind of already discovered talents and discovered myself, but I'm still kind of puzzled because at 21, okay, so this is going into 2018. So 21. No. Okay, so when I was 21, I was told with my mom there that I wasn't ever going to be able to have kids because my uterus was tilted, right? Okay, so in 2018, a year after that happened, I had made plans to go to Florida, paid for Airbnb half with my aunt's boyfriend, big ass house on the beach. Me and my sister, even though it was just us two, still paid half of it so it wouldn't be so much on him. Packed up, ready to go, everything. I was on live in my sector, twisting my hair up, telling them about the trip. My aunt and me had went to the store to get like dry snack food so we could pack it in like a dry cooler to put inside of the car and all that stuff, right? Because we was leaving out that Friday night. Because yeah, we was going to Florida and we was leaving that Friday night because it took like 12, 13 hours to get there. So we was gonna drive overnight so the kids could sleep. So I was like, I really haven't had a period. I need to be checking on that. So my aunt had snuck and got a pregnancy test, and she snuck it in my bag. So she was like, "When you drop me off, we can go. You can go take the test." I was like, "I'm not taking that test. I didn't even buy a test." She was like, "I bought one. It's in your bag." So that night, I'm sitting there on live. I'm twisting up my hair, talking to everybody, and then I just said, "You know what? I'm gonna go take it." Then I took it, and then I just was like awed and amazed because I'm like, this not supposed to happen to me. So then the next day I made an appointment with my OBGYN because I wanted to make sure everything was good. Everything was good, but then I started bleeding. And then I didn't know what it was. So when I went to my OBGYN appointment, she took blood work. The numbers was high. She did the ultrasound, all that stuff. She said, "Oh, that's implantation. Everything is fine. You do that for like a couple of days. All women do that." I said, "Oh, okay." But from the time I walked out of her office, getting in my car, driving down the street about 15 minutes, I got a sharp pain and it felt like blood was just gushing out of me. So halfway home, we stopped at another ER place that was like in another little city or town that was halfway from where I am, and we went. My friend took me into the ER, and they saw me immediately, and they was like, "You need to see your OBGYN on Monday." I was like, no, I'm not. I'm going out of town tonight. They was like, no, you're not. I was like, yes, the fuck I am. I already paid. Everything's already packed. I'm gonna go out of town. They was like, you go out of town if you want to, and I can't tell you what's gonna happen, but that baby is in your right tube, and it don't rush your stomach is filling with blood. So if you want to go out of town, you can, but you're on bed rest. So I was like, are you serious right now? So I was on bed rest. As soon as I got home, all the way up until Monday and Tuesday, I had emergency surgery, and I lost my right tube. And then the nurse was like, but you could try again. I said, I didn't try the first time. The fuck? And it's not that I never wanted to try again. It's just that I wasn't supposed to, and I was gonna go get an IUD in, and I think that was God's way of telling me, don't do it, but I want you to, but don't do it with him. But you were about to do something that you would regret, so I didn't want you to do that. So he showed me, but then he took it away because I didn't understand. But then again, that was like a purpose thing too. Like, what was the purpose of giving me a blessing just to take it away? That didn't make no sense at all. So I struggled with that too because I just didn't understand. First, last year, around July time, you let me live after being dead for basically, if you ask me, it had to happen. Y'all, I don't know, but I'm just gonna say it had to happen. I had to been laying there. Maybe not dead the whole time, but I was, y'all, I I don't understand why I'm here. I don't understand what I need to do. I'll continue then to pray. I don't know. I think our purpose, or at least from my experience, is knowing that really matters. What does it? So my closest friend, they took the years, someone over. Oh wow. Oh. Well, Jessica, she told me my OBGYN specialist, because I see the OBGYN specialist because I have heavy periods, which is causing my iron. So she gives me this medicine to take to not have the heavy periods, whatever. And I want to get the hysterectomy, but everybody's telling me no because I'm still young enough to be able to make the decision if I want to have kids. And I'm like, I'm not trying to have, like, now I have my niece. Like, that's all I need. To me, if you make your life into a purpose, you are forgetting that partner you create for your life. Oh wow. Okay, Robert. I kind of understand, but just because they told me that had I would have came in maybe a week or two earlier, that they could have gave me a pill and it would have helped the baby pass. But all right, y'all. I don't know if you can hear in the background, but that's my niece. She's in there saying some words. Her mama tapped her, so you already know. I have to go. I will post that picture on my community wall as soon as I go and take care of them. Thank y'all for coming. I appreciate y'all. If you would like to support my Cash App, Vibrant will drop it. Please sub to the channel. Please tell a friend, tell a friend. Um, please pay attention to the description box. Um, real quick, Mondays is going to be more of me Mondays, where I tell you a little bit about me so that people could get to know me. Um, Tuesday is going to be the Talk About It Tuesday. And then Wednesday is going to be the What to Watch Wednesday, where I take I take things to watch and give y'all, and then we talk about things to watch, or we talk about things that people can go watch so that we can discuss it. So if you don't want spoilers, you can't come Wednesday or just watch from the clouds. But I'm not trying to spoil anything. So yeah, I'm trying to have a little segment the first part of the week. Times I don't know yet, but okay, y'all, let me go. But y'all have a great Monday. Is it Monday? Yeah, I think it's Monday. Y'all have a great Monday, and I will see y'all around in these streets. I'm not even gonna do a song because I gotta go because she's out there screaming. Thank y'all.